Hi everyone, it's Veronica and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, as you can see here, is my September TBR, and I'm really excited because I had a really great reading month in August and I really want to translate that obviously to September. It is the second week of school. Today is actually Friday, so next week is the third, and yeah, it's been going pretty well. So I was actually pretty surprised how well August went as a reading month, and I'm ready to just translate that obviously. I have a lot of books here. I actually last night I was downloading clips from my phone to my computer, and I wrote down all the books that I want to read onto my planner. So as you can see, my September TBR right here, ready to go. So I picked out all of these really fast for this video. We're gonna get started. I have a lot of books, especially of a lot of romances, because I own a lot of romance physically, and honestly on all platforms, Kindle, audiobook, just everywhere. So we're gonna talk about these three books. First, these are hardcovers, by the way, so I want to get them over with because they're heavy, okay? First off, the first one is a romance, and it is The True Love Experiment by Christina Lauren. I have a little section for my Christina Laurens, and I love it. I love it. I love their writing. They're just so good, so good. And I read the Soulmate Equation, and I gave that, I think, 5 stars, but I don't remember, but I loved it. And this is book 2, and I'm ready for book 2. This is, by the way, the Lumicray Afterlight exclusive edition, and I love it. It's so good. So this is the first one. This is Fizzy, the best friend of our main character from the first book, and this is her romance. I have no idea what this is really about, but I know it's related to, oh yeah, perfect Hollywood romance, and I think this is fake relationship. Fizzy offers Connor, who's our hero, the perfect solution. So I'm really excited. I really like their writing, and they're just so good. So this is the first book. Next, we have Alone with You in the Aether by Olivia Blake. This is beautiful, by the way. This is the Waterstones exclusive edition. It's not signed. It just has sprayed edges, which is the honeycomb, which is just so beautiful. I actually put this back on my TBR. It wasn't on it like in general, I just had it on my shelves, and I knew I wanted to read this, but I saw someone, I think yesterday, reading it, and now I want to read it. People talk about this book a lot, and I just really want to read it, and I'm excited. I mean, I've heard terrific things, so I will no doubt enjoy it. And then lastly, I will not be reading this physically, but I thought I would mention it because I own it physically. So it is The Paris Apartment by Lucy Foley. I have the guest list, and I'm actually unhauling the guest list, and I'm also unhauling The Paris Apartment. I'm unhauling it because I have kind of come to the realization that for me, I love thrillers best when it's actually read as an audiobook. I love thrillers narrated. I feel like I am more immersed into the story when it's an audiobook, and especially with a thriller, it is just so perfect. So I will be reading this as an audiobook. These are all the hardcovers, by the way, all 3 of these. I'll probably be reading more, I don't know. I'm a mood reader. I'm definitely a mood reader, and so I don't know if I'll be reading any of these books at all, but it's all about feeling and whether or not I really want to read it. So these are the 3 hardcovers. I'm just gonna put them right there so you can kind of see it. Anyway, let's get started with all of these. These are the rest. This first book is Symphony for a Deadly Throne by E.J. Mello. I have the series over here. You can kind of see it. This is the 3rd book. I believe it's just a trilogy because it's about the 3 sisters. And I gave book 1 and book 2 5 stars. I love the series. I actually read it on Kindle, so I'll probably be reading this on Kindle too. But what I would like to do is transfer all my highlights from my Kindle to my physical books, because these are books that I know I would reread, and I love the series. So this one is about Arabessa, who's the eldest. and the leader of the Mosai. I don't know how to say it. Okay, I don't know, but the Mosai are the three sisters. I know this is about the third and oldest sister, so I'm really excited. Next, we have Accidentally Amy. Actually, I have read Mr. Wrong Number, and I read another thing. I forgot what it is. Oh, I read Better Than the Movies, and I loved it. And apparently this one is, well, this is really short, so it shouldn't take me that long. But I have heard great things about Accidentally Amy, and I feel like I just would have like a really good time with this. So that is that. Super exciting. Next, we have Out of His League by Caroline Richardson. I don't really know why I got this, because I got this in like maybe last year, 2 years ago. When did this come out? Yeah, last year. So I got this last year. I don't remember if I got it as an ARC or something, and that's why I got it physically, because last year I kind of went on this train where I would, if the ARC that I got from like Neck Alley or anywhere already came out and published, I was like, okay, maybe I'll read it physically. So that's why I probably got this. But I'm excited. I love sports romance. And I think this is a baseball. Yeah, this is a baseball romance, and I love baseball. It's my favorite sport. So this will definitely be very exciting. Okay, next we have Atomic Love. This one is Atomic Love by Jenny Fields. This one, I forgot where I saw it, but I was actually really interested, and this also deals with FBI, which is really fun, but I have no idea what this is kind of about. This is definitely historical fiction, I believe, so even better, you know what I mean? I love historical fiction. Next, this is the second book in the I forgot what it's called. A Discovery of Witches by Deborah Harkness, and this is I don't know if I should spoil it, but this is booktube, by the way, so it's a direct continuation from book one, so you definitely have to read book one. So obviously it's still very much Diana and Matthew, and they're still on the looks for Ashmole 782, which is the manuscript that they found in book one, which is mentioned in book one's synopsis, so I don't count that as a spoiler. Anyway, it's a direct continuation, so if you're interested in Discovery of Witches, I definitely should say read book one. I did watch the I was about to say film, but it's a show. I did watch that first, and I really enjoyed it. It's cheesy, but it's like, you know, you kind of know that going into like a witch vampire story, it's like kind of bound to be cheesy. So, but I had a lot of fun reading book one, and so yeah, I want to finish it. Next, I have two Sarah Adams. One is When in Rome, and the other is Practice Makes Perfect. I loved the cheat sheet. It's one of my favorites. I read it physically and annotated it, and I loved it so much. They just both seem fun, and like I just think this looks so cute, and I really like Sarah Adams' writings, so I know that this is gonna be definitely something very fun for me to read, so very excited for it. Okay, next I have another one. This is Gothicana by Rue Nix. This is from Waterstones, and it includes, oh, bonus, really? Wow, I had no idea. Wait, no? Yeah, bonus scene. Oh, that's so fun. Anyways, this is a gothic dark academia romance. This is student professor, I guess, and I just really like it. It also gives very vampiric vibes. I probably not, I don't know, but yeah, dark academia, I'm really excited. I've heard terrific things about it too, so it makes it all the better, and so I feel like I'm really gonna enjoy it. Next, I have 3 books by the same author, Maisie Eddings. So book one is, well, they're not a series, but this first book is A Brush with Love, Lizzie Blake's Best Mistake, and then The Plus One. Both of them, all 3 of them, I'm very, very excited for. I don't even know. I'm very excited because I've heard terrific things about all 3 books, and I have seen teasers of Maisie Eddings' books on her account on Instagram, but like it just makes it more exciting when I also see other people talking about it, and although I haven't really seen many people talk about these books recently, because I'm also not really going on social media that often right now, but yeah, I've just really heard terrific things about all of these books. So this one is about obviously dentistry, and Harper is awaiting a placement into a top oral surgery residency program, and Dan is a student who isn't really invested in dentistry, but has to because I guess of family legacy, which is what I'm getting from the synopsis. I don't know if she's older or if he simply just started late, who knows. If she's older, that's cute too. Anyway, I'm very excited for this. And Lizzie Blake's best mistake, I think she got fired. She lost her bakery job and due to uncontrollable ADHD. And she also has a 2-night stand, and I think this is also, yeah, this is unplanned pregnancy, so the pregnancy trope. She also moves to Australia, I think. Anyway, I think this is just really cute. They try a platonic relationship, but obviously the love, you know what I mean. And this one is Indara and Jude. Jude is a doctor. He's a traveling doctor, I guess you would say, and he's here for his best friend's wedding, which is really fun. She's at the ex's wedding, I guess, maybe. That it's just so basically they try fake dating to, you know, I guess let other people assume that they're doing well, you know what I mean? Just I never do well, okay? Don't quote me on any of this, okay? All right, next is also romance. You know what, basically everything else is just romance except for the last two. This one is Fool Me Once by Ashley Winstead. I am currently reading The Last Housewife, and I'm going to be reading In My Dreams I Hold a Knife next. She kind of goes back and forth between thriller and then a romance, which was Fool Me Once, and then The Last Housewife, which is a thriller, and then she has another one called The Boyfriend Experience, I think. I don't know, but I have it on hold on from my library, so I'm very excited. I am willing to try any kind of romance or thriller, to be honest. So this one is a second chance romance because I feel like Fool Me Once kind of gives it away. Yeah, I guess they kind of have to work with each other again, and they're forced to work together, and tension between these two are just still unmatched. And yeah, second chance romance. It's one of my favorite tropes. I love second chance. It just makes me feel so like, ugh, just so good. I don't know. Okay, guys, I like it. Okay. Next, I got Forgive or Forget Me by Anne Einerson. This one was so kindly gifted to me by Anne herself, or maybe her publishers, but I'm still so thankful, so thank you. And it's such a pretty, like, I love this. Look, okay, it's so good. This one is second chance romance. Again, I love second chance romance. All right, just so good. And basically there's a 15-year jump, so they haven't seen each other in 15 years, and she's like sad that his father is dying, because I guess they were all close, but very excited. And it says, brought together by fate during this trying time, the two must face hard truths, unshared secrets, and long forgotten feelings. Yeah, so excited to read this. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Second chance romance, I love it. Next, I have Lunar Love by Lauren Kung Jessen. This one is Asian representation, which is amazing and I love, as per usual. This one is about Olivia, who is just taking over her grandmother's matchmaking business, which I think is so fun. And she basically is trying to stop the rival of this app. So she has a matchmaking app, I guess, and so maybe, or it's just a business, I don't know, but basically there's an app that could destroy their legacy, their family legacy, and the person behind that app is Bennett, which, love the name, by the way. I love Bennett, the name. And so the businesses go head to head, but they clearly are very good together chemistry wise. And basically they said they make a deal and they'll find a match for each other, and whoever falls in love loses. Very interesting, because I feel like he would fall in love with her first, but I think that's a lot of fun. So very excited. This came out last year, I believe. Last romance, yeah, is Codename Charming by Lucy Parker. I read Battle Royale last year and I really enjoyed it. I annotated it, gave it 5 stars. This is book 2, which is really exciting. This is about I think it's the sister, yeah, and her bodyguard, which is super cute. I love that. I think it's the sister. I forgot. I think it's the sister. Yeah, the sister of the hero from the first book, Battle Royale. Very exciting bodyguard romance. Gotta love that. Okay, I appreciate it. Yeah, and her name is Pet and his name is Matthias, which I love. Very excited. I'm gonna have a lot of fun. Next, I have the total opposite of a romance, and it's, I guess, maybe nonfiction or fiction. I actually have no idea. It is Stiff by Mary Roach, The Curious Lives of Human Cadavers. Like I said, the total opposite of a romance. I saw this in Barnes & Noble and I really wanted to read it, and I think I definitely will read it this month, because this kind of takes in like history as well. And I kind of like how, I mean, it's like 300 pages, but no, okay, it is 300 exactly pages, so it's moderately short. I feel like this would take me a week consistently to read it, because I read nonfiction a lot slower, but this is definitely very exciting. That is definitely on the top of my list. I would like to actually read that soon. Next, I have, and last, The Hawthorne Legacy by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. This one, okay, I do need to kind of skim through the inheritance games again, but this is book 2. I also have book 3. This one is book 2 with Avery, and I guess, yeah, they just are continuing the series. I definitely say read the first book before diving into this one. I feel like that's obvious. I'm excited to continue this. I'm also excited to I just skim through the first book. I did read it physically, I did annotate it, and I'm hoping to annotate this, maybe enjoy it again. Alright guys, that is officially it for this September TBR. I was about to say wrap up, but no. I hope you guys all have a good day, and I hope you guys give this a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, and let me know if you guys are reading any of these books, or if you've read them, let me know what you guys thought about these books, because that would be a lot of fun. And thank you guys all for clicking on this video, and I hope to see you guys all next week. Again, hit the subscribe button as well if you guys also want to see a lot more book content. Let me know if you guys enjoy this video. It always helps out the algorithm. I can't believe I'm saying that for the first time. And also lets me know if you guys enjoy the content that I put out. Anyways, thank you guys so much for coming, and I'll see you guys all next week for more booktube content. All right, bye guys.